Aja Wilson's first signature shoe with Nike is dropping July 2025. You know what's scheduled that month? The WNBA All-Star Game. That's July 19 to be exact. I don't expect the shoe to be dropping in large quantities on that day. Most likely we'll have a limited release, probably an All-Star colorway. We don't have any leaked images of the Nike A1 at this time, and Nike has done a great job so far of keeping it a secret for now at least. Because if recent history teaches us anything, no Nike signature shoe in the past few years has not been leaked. Nike will be Nike, so we'll probably get a leak soon. Aja has provided some clues in the meantime. In a couple of interviews, she talked about the shoe in more general terms, but they give us a starting point on what to expect. So let's have conversation. Let me begin by saying that Nike doesn't usually start a signature line at a high price point. They usually fall within the mid-price range, which is from $110 to $140. And at that price point, Nike can only offer so much in terms of tech. It's a habit. Take for example the Nike Book 1. Retail was at $140 and it had a heel air zoom unit, or the Nike Jaw 1, which sold for $110 and had 4-foot zoom air, or the Nike Sabrina 1 for $130, also with 4-foot zoom. With that in mind, I'm afraid the Nike A1 is going to be a downgrade from what Aja has been wearing lately, which are the LeBrons, known primarily for their top-tier cushioning but at a high retail price. Either we get 4-foot zoom or heel zoom in the A1. But even if the cushioning is most likely going to be a downgrade from the LeBrons she's been wearing, Aja says that her first signature shoe is going to be comfortable for everyone, and this could be the shoe's main selling point. Here's the most likely reason why. Comfort may come from some other things and not the cushioning. Aja offers some clues in some of her interviews. She reveals that her first signature shoe is a low-top silhouette, so one, comfort will probably come from more freedom at the ankle area. Less restriction, more comfort. Aja claims that it's a versatile shoe, meaning anyone can wear it regardless of playing style or position on the court. It won't be built like a tank and it won't be too lightweight either, so two, comfort might also come from having a standard mesh upper with some TPU overlays for support but not too much to restrict ventilation. Imagining the shoe already? We're not yet done, and because it's a versatile shoe, it's not going to have a very plush cushioning nor a firm one. The setup will most likely be the usual suspect, an EVA foam variant with a rectangular zoom unit. I'm not expecting the bells and whistles like Zoom Strobel or ZoomX foam or full-length zoom. The reason is simple. Initially, Aja had consumers in mind when envisioning what she wanted in her shoe. Nike's design team, however, insisted that the shoe should reflect her own game. They had to strike a balance, which I guess they did. To have consumers in mind is to make the shoe affordable. Lower price makes it more accessible to consumers, and with a lower price comes cheaper costs for the materials, hence the basic cushioning setup. Same with the upper and the overall construction, but Nike won't call it basic. They'll use a different word for it, which Aja herself insists the shoe to be. They'll call it comfortable. But not to be too harsh for Aja's upcoming first signature shoe, because nothing is confirmed yet. I mean, we don't even have a leak so far, so it's all a waiting game at this point. Whatever comes out of it, especially once it's officially unveiled, I still hope the Nike A1 will be a successful shoe. Not because the shoe could turn things around for Nike after years of decline, although who's to say, because it's still possible. Rather, it's because the shoe is a first signature shoe and it could pave the way for a lot of great things, not only for Nike but also, and more importantly, for Aja Wilson. I just hope it won't be another standard looking signature shoe from Nike, because they all have the same overused design language. Jaw 2, Sabrina 2, Book 1, you name it. Let me know what you think.